Doing this with your golf club is guaranteed to improve your strike. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson. Welcome back to Get Good at Golf. Today we're going to talk about how to take the club away with an iron shot to help you strike the ball much better. A better strike generally means more distance. It's also going to mean tighter dispersion. You can see there, we've hit a lovely shot straight down the middle of that fairway. It's carried 170 yards. With a 7-iron, that's exceptional numbers for me. Why do we take the club away nice and low to the ground? Because it's really important. It's something which a lot of people never really tell you. And I see so many golfers who start picking the club up this way because we're told we need to get the club nice and high at the top, get the hands high, get a nice wide arc at the top, and then from here, you need to hit down on the ball. We get told you need to hit down on that golf ball. So as soon as I see that, people do this. Right, well, I've hit down on it, but why hasn't the ball gone anywhere? It's only gone 50 yards that time. How can I make sure that I'm presenting that loft dynamically to the golf ball whilst hitting down on it? Because hitting down on a golf ball is quite an interesting phrase. Yes, we want to hit down on it, but we don't want to hit down on it. We want to rotate down onto that golf ball. So if I take the club away nice and low here, you'll see that actually the club works away from my body as far away as it can. So we have a nice wide arc on the way back. From here, I can set the club up to the top of the backswing and my hands are nice and high, but they're not high because I've picked the club up, they're high because I've rotated and coiled around my body. The club never works straight back and straight through in the golf swing. It would be impossible for it to do so. It rotates on an arc. So as soon as you start moving that club away on the arc, you can see that it wants to stay nice and low to the ground. If I was to pick it up and take the club straight back on that target line, that's too straight, that's too high, we're picking the club up there. If I was to keep it too low to the ground, you can see that we start to bring the club inside. That's not what I want to do. I did this as a junior, and it's a very difficult habit to get out of. So initially, I want to feel like the chest's rotating nicely here until the club gets parallel to the ground. The club face is still outside the hands, and by using the Hackmotion device we've been using on Saturdays, I can tell that club face is in the perfect position. I then load up to the top, and as you can see, the wrist's in a nice position, I'm set nicely. I don't have the longest of backswings, but that's fine, it works for me. And as I start to come down, because I've taken the club away nice and low to the ground, I can start to have a nice shallow angle of attack, but it's still exactly that. It's still an angle of attack or an angle of approach, whatever you want to call it, down into that ball. So then we get golf ball contact. After that, we get turf contact. Hopefully, we take a nice thin divot. We don't take a massive cavernous divot, do we, Chris? No. But we hit down on that ball. So dynamically, I'm hitting down on it, but I'm also de-lofting the club. So it's going to help me hit a nice pressured iron shot. It's that simple. And all you want to do is make sure that take the club away low to the ground, load up to the top of the backswing. I've just done a video on what I do with my left foot to help my transition, so check that out if you want to. That's on the channel already, but get your weight onto your lead side at impact, and you can see you're going to start striking the ball much better down the fairway. For me, it's something I want to carry on working on. 165 yards again there with a 7-iron. For me, they're pretty good numbers, but generally, you can't take the club away in a much better position than low to the ground and then load up. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to get good at golf, make sure you do hit that subscribe button below. And apart from that, I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.